Good day, folks. Derek, that ADU guy here. Thanks for tuning in. So we're going to do a quick tour of this ADU that I just finished. If you've been following along on my YouTube channel, you've seen every step of the process of the build of this 524 square foot lofted ADU. We'll just go through systematically a few minutes and I'll kind of point out everything on each wall and go from there. So we'll start outside, covered front porch. It's really important in Oregon, especially in a rainy climate of any type, that we have covered front porch. It's nice to have a protected area where driving rain isn't going to hit your door. And so there's room for the tenant to have a little table and a couple of chairs. Up here we've got attic storage. One thing that comes at a premium is square footage of storage space in an accessory dwelling unit. So up here we have about 150 square feet of storage. And we'll go check out the inside. Yeah, let's take a look at this interior here. On the wall in this area we have a one-wall galley kitchen, and this is probably one of my most important secret weapons to cost savings. So it's really important that we design the layout of our accessory dwelling unit with cost savings in mind, and a really good way to do that is by using a one-wall kitchen. We don't have any breaks in the cabinetry, we don't have any breaks in the countertops. These are local, all their cabinets that are made by a local cabinet maker. These are granite slab, prefabricated slab countertops that I get very affordably locally, and then I do all the tooling myself with a diamond blade and a basic skill saw. And all the fixtures in here, I was going for a barn look. I went with a galvanized designer light fixture that I was able to source locally for a really affordable price. One thing that makes a rental really stand out against the competition is going with granite countertops and going with the stainless steel appliance. Most of the competition that we're going to see in the multifamily arena is going to be older, cheaper cabinets. You very rarely will see stainless steel appliances in a rental. So I like to go the extra mile. Very simple design. Again, shaker cabinets. Over here we have an apartment size fridge. There's not room to go with full-size appliances, and on a small footprint like this, we don't need all that extra appliance anyways. Small bathroom here. This is one area where we don't want to waste any space in an accessory dwelling unit. The bathroom is really just for business. Again, every square foot matters, and we want to use it as efficiently as possible. I'm looking at what my end user will want, and I'm also looking at what kind of maintenance requirements are going to be associated with the life of this rental. So when I design these, I try to keep that in mind. I go with tile because it lasts. It's really hard to hurt tile. The fiberglass tub surround is really easy to clean. And then I go with a small, simple 30-inch vanity and a one-piece solid surface countertop. Over here, we have a lofted area above the bedroom and bathroom. All of my accessory dwelling units have this loft concept. And the reason is because for one, it's really affordable space. It's almost free. What we're doing is we're just, the only expense that we incur is a little bit more drywall and a little bit of floor sheeting. And we're able to capture that space. On an accessory dwelling unit build, we want to keep volume in mind, and one way to get volume is with a vaulted ceiling. And so we already have this really tall space, and if we design our roof pitch high enough, we can make our loft where there is standing room. So this loft here has about 6.5 feet of head clearance in the middle. This is an attic access ladder that I designed, and I put one of these in every ADU. It's just Doug fir, and it slides against the wall to stow. And we'll cruise into this little bedroom here. We have double pocket doors, and I like to use this feature because it allows us to close off the bedroom. If the tenant has guests over, they can not feel like everybody's sitting down inside of their bedroom. So we have the ability to close that off, but when there isn't a guest over, say we have a single tenant, they can have the open feel of more of a studio. Some design concepts that are important to note in an accessory dwelling unit is we want to be able to look through just about every wall. So line of sight through a window is going to make us feel like we're in a bigger space. This wall here is a shared wall with the neighboring property, so we chose not to put any windows. This is an 11 by 12 bedroom. A couple of tricks that I use in here to make it feel bigger than it is I use passive solar. I try to put big windows on the sun side of any bedroom, and then I go with a light colored ceiling with a semi-gloss. So this is an off-white matte on the walls and then a white semi-gloss on the ceiling. And what happens is we get this passive solar coming down off of the windowsill and off of the floor and reflecting up to the lid, and that semi-gloss makes it feel a little bit bigger. Simple small closet here, shelf and pole on one side, and the other side has a stacked washer and dryer unit that will be going in. And that is about the tour of the accessory dwelling. Here we have an HVAC system. This is a 12,000 BTU mini split heat cool system for this accessory dwelling unit. And at 524 square feet, this house doesn't have a completely passive design, but the gas and electric utilities combined on this unit should be less than $50 a month. So the other target I have when I design an accessory dwelling unit is how efficient can we make it, and that has to do with designing the HVAC system and then also using Energy Star appliances.